So quick update on Axie. So for once I'm going to start off with the higher time frames, then we'll check out what's going on in the smaller time frames. If we look at what's going on the daily and check out the MFI, the money flow indicator, and the RSI relative strength, you can see both the MFI and the RSI have had a very nice potential bottom around the respective regions of 33 for the RSI and 23 for the MFI. Now, this is looking good. There has only been, one time on the money flow indicator where we've actually come below the oversold region at 20, and the same for the RSI. We've only come down here once, dead cat bounce, and then we revisited it. So I do think in the macro term, we definitely have found a bottoming region for Axie. Now, I don't want to say 100% that this specific level here is the absolute bottom, because we also have a 786 fib down here at 39. So if we were to have one quick flush out to the downside, which I am personally not of the opinion of, I have checked out the lower time frames, and I will jump into why I don't think we're going to come down to the 786. Nonetheless, macro term, this is telling me that we're not going to go lower than 39. Keep your eyes on 39 anyway. Like I said, if we come over to the lower time frames, I'll explain to you why I don't think we're going to go down to 39. So if we start off with the 4 hourly, actually let's come over to the hourly. You can see the bulls have taken control on the squeeze mom on the hourly candles. We're starting to see, not crazy amounts of volume coming in, but we're seeing an okay amount of volume since we have flipped these EMA ribbons on the hourly. It has fired along. This is the first time it's fired along in quite a while now, so I would like to see continuation on the hourly. Coming over to the 4 hourly, like I said, hourly, the bulls have taken back control. On the 4 hourly, bears are still technically in control, but they have lost 99% of the control. You can see the squeeze momentum indicator right here. We have reset on this 4 hourly candle. So when does this next one open? Or we'll have our next one come in basically the next 3.5 hours. We'll have a confirmation whether this can flip to the green side. I'll give you an update on that tomorrow. But nonetheless, you don't need my update to tell whether we are going to be pushing to the upside. As of the time of recording, we're currently around 48.50. I think if we manage to have a strong push up to $52, we would not only be flipping momentum back to the bullish side on the squeeze momentum indicator for 4 hourly, we would also be pushing above the long-term moving average on the 4 hourly EMA ribbon. So, like I said, the macro perspective I've got for Axie is that we could have definitely bottomed down here. Now, like I said, worst case scenario, I don't personally see us coming below 39. The MFI and the RSI are screaming that they really want to go on a rally. And I'll check out SLP in a second as well. I cover both of them in tandem. I won't be covering it on this video, it will be a separate video. But nonetheless, I think Axie really starting to look good. This is a very, very healthy, not a big bounce, but this was a healthy region to come back test and start to push up. And once again, the more macro indicators like the daily MFI and the RSI are telling me that if we haven't already bottomed, the bottom is very, very near. And the lower time frames like the 4 hour momentum indicators, they're all telling me we want to have a reversal, we want to start pushing back to the upside. Nonetheless, I am being still slightly cautious right now because we have only run into the short-term moving average on the 4 hour. So I don't want to get out of bed while we're stuck here at 48, because if we have a rejection, all that's going to happen is bearish momentum is going to reset, accumulate to the downside, and then we would definitely be coming down to $39. I'm not of that opinion. My gut feeling is that Axie wants to start pushing up. But yeah, that's really all I've got. Keep an eye on $52. A strong break above $52 within the next 4 to 8 hours would mean that we have a very, very nice chance of flipping these 4 hourly EMA ribbons to the upside. And once again, on the daily, the bears still have control. So like I said, I'm being cautious. I'm looking for more of a macro trend change. And also I would like to highlight, was this on Axie or was this SLP? So no, this was actually SLP, but as they're in tandem, I will show you what happened with SLP. You can see recently Axie fired a fake out on the daily EMA ribbons and it quickly turned to the short side. Now, while SLP isn't the same crypto, And you know, while they're obviously very much linked, and I believe they're going to move in tandem, I would like to point out that SLP's previously flipped and faked out on the daily before we soon ensued with a massive downtrend. And also SLP recently fired bullish on the daily. Once again, this was a fake out and we turned short again. So does that mean that we're going to do it again? No, it doesn't. I think the lower time frames are telling us that, you know, the bulls are coming back in control. But for me personally, I don't want to get too bullish. I don't want to get out of bed for Axie until Axie takes out $52. Once Axie takes out 52, a lot of these lower time frame bearish momentum will be completely reset. Bulls will be back in control in the higher time frames, and then, you know, you can start to see the daily EMA ribbons on start to converge to the upside once again. So 52, keep your eyes on it. If we take 52 out to the upside, then yeah, I think Axie will be setting up for another uptrend. That is all I've got for you. If you're wondering where we will be heading to next after we take out 52, we have, where was this? Is this a macro 236? I'm not going to focus on the 236. I've got a 618 Fibonacci all the way up here at $67. A breakout of the 67, or a breakout up to 67. Let's see where that would take us. So approximately from where we are now, it'd be a 38% increase. But like I said, I really want to see these 4-hourly EMAs flip before we get bullish. So, you know, that could potentially be a 30% trade setting up if we do have a strong break of the 4-hourly EMAs. That's all I've got for Axie. Short term, bulls are taking back control. Long term, even if bulls aren't taking back control in the next day or so, the bottom is near if it's not already in. That is all I've got for Axie. Best of luck, not financial advice. Cowboy out. Peace.